So welcome back everyone, Mike here. This is part 2 of a little series that I'm doing, testing the RK by Top Dog Granite Grapple. This is a 72-inch grapple, and I've ran it several times on the RK55 tractor, which is a bigger, heavier tractor. Now I have it on the RK37, and this is the second video in a little series that I'm doing. The first video, I'll put that right here. You should probably watch that one, kind of get up to speed. But anyway, that first video, what I did, I used a grapple on this tractor here behind me to, kind of root out some multiflora rose and autumn olive bushes as invasive plants. And I also pushed over some little cherry trees, dug them out, and it worked very, very well for that. The next test that I want to do is to see what this thing would actually lift, because it's a big heavy-duty grapple, and I wanted to see if the RK37 could handle it lifting something big and heavy. The only thing I could find around here that was big and heavy is this northern red oak log here behind me, and that log measures 28 inches at the butt, and it's 21 inches at the small end, and it's 9 feet long. So according to a calculator on the internet, that thing should weigh about 1,176 pounds. Give or take. So what we're going to do here next is see how this RK37 handles that red oak log. Well, that answers that question. I was curious, if the RK37 with that big 6-foot granite grapple still had enough lifting capacity, to move logs around and pick up heavy things, and absolutely it does. Like I said, that's red oak, and if my calculations are correct, it weighs around 1,175 pounds, just that log, and it picked it up no problem at all, and I carried it. Now, I wouldn't want to be carrying a log that size, that heavy, on uneven ground. If it did, I'd definitely keep it real low to the ground and be ready to drop it if I needed to. Like if that was cherry, it would be no problem at all, but red oak's very heavy, and it did really well with it. I'm impressed. That's a big grapple, and it handles, the RK55 handles it just fine, and I was curious how it would do on the 37, because the 37 is kind of nice for getting in and out of the woods. The RK55 is a lot bigger, and so yeah, I'm impressed. So that's test number 2. The first one was digging out the invasive autumn olive, the multiflora rose, also knocked down a few cherry trees and cleaned up an area up at the old apple orchard. test number 2, I wanted to see if it still had some lifting capacity, and absolutely it does. I think the next one may be cleaning up some treetops. I'm gonna get into firewood mode here big time. So that's about 4 months behind, but that's all right. It was a rough winter. Didn't get a lot of firewood cut, but you're gonna see a lot of firewood videos coming up here in the near future. I got a lot of wood to cut. I won't have really any ready for this year. I mean, I got a couple cords, but I won't have any to sell for this year. I won't have anything that's dry, but I will concentrate on the following year and get a stockpile of firewood back in the yard. This grapple will really make life easy cutting firewood. Like, this is a big log right here. You know, my firewood poles are nothing this size. I mean, you know, 15-inch, something like that, even 18-inch logs. That's a lot lighter than this thing. So I don't think I'll have any problem lifting, you know, 20, 30-foot poles that are 15, 18 inches in diameter with this grapple. But once again, I want to mention, I am no expert on running a compact tractor with a grapple. I have run a lot of equipment over the years, but not so much using these grapples. But what I've learned so far is just take it easy. There's a lot of ways you can get banged up here, and you can, you know, tear your tractor up if you're not careful. Slow and steady. Sometimes you get more done the slower you go. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's true. And you're not going to end up on your, you know, flipped over or tear something up. So if you have a grapple on your tractor, just slow, steady, and kind of feel your way into things, and you'll be just fine, and you'll get tons of work done. These grapples are just fantastic, and I really like the design of this one. I spoke to the owner there that made these grapples. When they were building the first one, they were sending me, you know, different 3D images of them, and I really liked it, but I didn't know what to expect until I actually put one to use, and they really do a nice job. It's a heavy-duty grapple, and I'm very impressed with it. And I'm really looking forward to using that thing for a while here. I got a lot of work to do. I mean, I could spend weeks out here in these woods. I mean, there's so much I want to clean up and do, but that's it. I'll just stay busy, and we'll see. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please click subscribe, hit that like button, and share them with your friends. Thanks.